Hey, welcome to the Board Game Closet. My name's Jimmy, and today I'm telling publishers to stop cutting corners. Now, obviously, I'm not a publisher. I don't know what it takes to get your game from the designer all the way to my doorstep. And I know that there's lots of things to consider along the way, and some tough decisions have to be made in order for you to make money, because that's why you're doing it, right? So I get that everything that I'm about to say is very nuanced, and the things and decisions you have to decide are pretty difficult. But let me tell you, as a consumer, four things that absolutely drive me crazy when a publisher cuts these corners. Now, I went on to the Board Game Spotlight and I asked on there, and amazingly, I got some of the same responses from people. And all of these complaints that I have, they have too. So take this as consumer research, market research, and say, if you'll do these things, you will make these people happy, however small of a group this is. Here are some opinions. Number one is no player aids or only one player aid. I don't know why publishers do this. You know that there's information, terminology that people have to know in order to play your game, and you give us one of those, and then I have to pass it around the table. Or the opposite of that is when you have a lot of information and you put it on one card, but it's two-sided. I know that you're trying to save money there, but during the game, I'm going to have to do this 1,000 times to do that, or I'm going to have to pass this player aid around. I know that's a little thing, but it's a big thing when it comes to playing a game. So many people complain about no player aids or not enough player aids. So just include a few more of those in the game, and I think you'll make some people happy. The second thing is thin player boards. I've gotten so many amazing games where the game board, the pieces, the miniatures, all that stuff was cool. And then you give me this little tiny plastic flimsy thing that after one gameplay, the corners are going to be bent and it's not going to look that great, or it's going to be warped or something like that. Spend just a little bit more and make those player boards match the quality of the rest of the game. This is an item that I will personally have in front of me the entire time. And I know you're thinking you're just putting your pieces on it, but it's going to leave a bad taste in my mouth if after one gameplay it already looks worn out. The third thing is no insert. It just boggles my mind that I can have a great game, and I got a great game in recently. Amazing miniatures, awesome artwork, very cool pieces, and zero insert. So after I punch the things out, put them in the bags, and take the miniatures, now I'm going to loft them back into this empty box. And I get it. I know you're trying to have to deal with people that want sleeved cards and not sleeved cards, and is everything going to fit or not fit? I understand all the difficulties with that, but give me something, some way to put these things in the box so that they'll kind of stay in place. And then the last thing that I want to complain about, and then this rant is over, is poorly written rules. I recently got a game in the mail, and not only were the rules poorly written, I could tell that they had probably only shown this to a few folks, and all of those folks probably already knew how to play the game. So the order that you explained things to me did not make sense. I was learning about something at the beginning that only applied halfway through the rules, and stuff was out of place. So don't try to explain terminology to me in the middle of setup. Like, get me to set up the game. Show me visuals of what items you're telling me. Don't just say put the status cards out on the board. Show me what the status cards look like front and back. And then later on get into the rule book on what status cards do and terms. And somebody else in the comments on the Board Game Spotlight mentioned an index to the game. Wow, like if every game had an index, I would be so excited. Tell me the term, explain it to me, and then put the page number on where it is in the rule book. It would be so phenomenal to have that. Now, publishers, you're doing a great job. Gameplay and components and quality artwork, all of this stuff has been getting better and better and better, especially since Kickstarter was invented. But here are some things that I continually see to get missed. And that's the no player aids, thin player boards, no insert, and we keep getting some poorly written rules. So fix those things, and a consumer like me will be crazy happy. So put in the comments what else I missed. What are some corners that publishers cut that you wish that they wouldn't? Put it down there below, and then if any publishers are watching this video, then maybe they'll help you in your future game making as well. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time on the Board Game Closet.